And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's our first look at the rookie out of Mississippi State. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
He rolls to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
What is up?
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Well, I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Lamar off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Chucking it deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
It's a cut to the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running back sent in motion left. First down, here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Return it.
Third and long for him here. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. From the right hash, 55 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but is aimed wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Right up the gut. And gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Back to the well again. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Trying to push this past the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, though, Kate, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 33.
What is that?
On play action, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
7-yard line.
Ready to run. Hey, check on ball, check on ball.
From the red zone on first. Catch made over the middle. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready to run.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Here we go.
Brings up
The
third
no
and
go,
goal.
the no-go. Yes, yes, yes. Fire.
Third and goal. It's Williams. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with fourth and goal. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And 2 yards all he can get since they're down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready to run.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play.
Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing games.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, Williams. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun, Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
You are X.
From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So it'll be second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
at their own 46-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Soldier Field after this.
Boy, they giving you some bullshit right now, boy.
First and 10 from the 43. Blitz coming here. Jackson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. Picked up a few as he heads out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
Went into their back tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Mitchell. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2.
Williams on the play action. Lobs this deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Lamar now from the gun. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Return.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds, offside. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 32. And the Ravens first down.
Man in motion here. First down, here's Lamar. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Lucky that didn't end as an interception, and it sets up 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. And he goes down. The Bears got him. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Motioning left is their running back. Jackson now, 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. And the deficit stays at 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
No, we changed it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Now Jackson on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. He's off to the races. Colston Loveland. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing again is Lamar. Dumps it off to his running back. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They send a man in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incomplete efficient fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. Brought in close to the 8. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits the slant. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Williams on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. One play action. Williams. Well, he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down. Here's Williams. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. This 32 yards out. It's on the coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Luck finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. He's at the 30. The 10. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Has a big strike to Addison. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Blowing back gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down throw by Williams. Firing one deep for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
This is Henry on 2nd. He has room past the 25. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, sit on. 180. What a shot.
Now it's Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
On 1st down, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Complete to his back, Tate Bigsby. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Middle. Hey. Sit up.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Sit up. 180. Report. No, we changed it.
They put Flowers in motion right. 1st down, here's Lamar. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. Buying some time right. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Got to figure out this third down here. He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Desperation time here on fourth. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him on fourth down. Gets a sack and a turnover on down.
Coach's challenge to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Offense is set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. They did it! He made the interception! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears don't want to see this one go to overtime. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And he put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Trying down the middle with Henry. And a nice little run there. Gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw it. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down enough. At the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come. Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Henry. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. As this at the 6.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. One final shot here. Getting out to his left. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. And that tackle ends this ball game. So the Ravens will fly.